Hello everyone, welcome to Odia 24/7. My name is Sandeep and here we are connected in the day 10 of the FSSAI recruitment sessions. Okay, so as you can see that today we are going to study about different initiatives, and we have been studying about different initiatives from I think 2 to 3 days. Okay, so we'll continue that. Okay, so today we are going to study two initiatives, and the first initiative is Safe Food Share Food. Okay, what is the name of the initiative? Safe Food Share Food. Now Safe Food Share Food, whenever you will open this the website of this initiative, you are going to get a page like this where everything has been mentioned about the Safe Food, Share Food and Share Joy. Okay, so this is the motto here: Safe Food, Share Food and Share Joy. Okay, so you have to remember the name of the initiative here and when it was launched and everything. Okay, next let's move to the next slide. When was it launched, right? So it was launched on the occasion of Testing India Farm to Table Symposium that was held on 13th of December 2017. Okay, so it was held on 13th of December 2017 in New Delhi. Okay, in New Delhi in the by the FSSAI. Okay, and in this symposium here, okay, in Testing India Farm to Table Symposium, okay, FSSAI introduced the Safe Food, Share Food and Share Joy. Okay, this initiative was launched in this symposium. Next, the initiative has been introduced with the aim of promoting the idea of food sharing. Okay, what was the main idea here? To promote food sharing. Okay, so food sharing should be done. Food should not be wasted at any cost. There are different NGOs, there are different organizations who are working towards this initiative, who are working for this initiative. Okay, now next, this initiative is also aimed at forming a coalition of food collection partners. What does this aim at? Forming a coalition of food collection partners. Now, for example, let's assume that yesterday, okay, you didn't consume all the food and there are leftovers. So what you are going to do? You'll store in the fridge. You'll consume it in the next day. Or what you can do is you can donate the food. You should not waste the food. Now how are you going to donate? There are food collection centers. Okay, so in all the major cities, okay, as we know that this food collection centers or the food collection service isn't available at all the places. Okay, so at least in all the major cities food collection centers are available. Okay, and now these food collection centers here help in collecting the food. Okay, what do? They help in collecting the food. Okay, and do what? Right. Okay, so help in collecting the food and pass the food or share the food with the needy people, the people who don't have food. Okay, so you have to remember this thing. Next, the initiative is also aimed at forming a coalition of food collection partners who fight the issue of hunger in the needy and in this way prevent food loss and food waste in the country. Clear? Next, for integrating the entire process, the FSSAI has created a platform called the Indian Food Sharing Alliance, IFSA. Okay, Indian Food Sharing Alliance. Please take a note of this. Okay, which is a network of food collection agencies. So what exactly is the IFSA that you can see here, Indian Food Sharing Alliance? It is a network of the food collection agencies. That means the responsibility of food collection lies with these people. Okay, next. Indian Food Sharing Alliance IFSA has been formed by the FSSAI or Food Safety and Standards Authority of India to help solve India's food waste and hunger crisis. Okay, so India's food waste and hunger crisis, to solve these problems, this IFSA was created by working with various partner organizations, food recovery agencies and NGOs. Okay, there are different partner organizations, there are NGOs who are involved in this food collection as well as the food recovery agencies. Okay, next, aim of FSSAI via IFSA is primarily to, so what exactly are the different aims of FSSAI, okay, via the IFSA? First one is care. Now care for what? Okay, the first thing is care for the food, okay, care for the food, okay, and for what? Care for the food in the sense that the food should be sent to the needy people, to the hungry people, okay. So help minimize food wastage across the supply chain by means of redistribution to poor and needy, okay. By what? By means of redistribution to poor and needy. Clear? Next, aware. Awareness. Who should be aware here? People like you, people like me, we the consumers, okay. We should be aware that we should minimize the food wastage, okay. We shouldn't waste food, okay. Rather, what we should do, we should share this food with other people. So mobilize people to minimize their food waste through widespread awareness program across the country by food recovery agencies. Next, share the food. Now, talking about sharing the food, what are these things? So facilitate safe distribution of surplus food by connecting trained food recovery agencies with food chains, okay. So food recovery agencies can be connected with the food chains, and these food can be shared with the different needy people, okay. Next, prepare. Now what are they going to prepare? Prepare for what? Okay, let's look into this point first. Okay, educate food business on best practices and encourage them to adopt the same in order to prevent food loss. So there are so many food businesses, there are so many food restaurants, food outlets where food is prepared and food is also wasted each and every day. Okay, so that this food should not be wasted, so care should be taken that these food, whatever the leftover food is usually there in the food chains or the food outlets, that food should also be distributed among the needy people. Declare, and we need to declare what? Declare, provide strategic policy, regulatory and program support to food loss and waste. Okay, so we need to provide a strategic policy, a regulatory and a program support to the food loss and waste reduction initiatives. Okay, got it guys? Next, FSSAI had also unveiled 2 key campaigns. And what are the 2 key campaigns? Let's check these campaigns here. The first one is street food vendor has a heart. Okay, what is it? Street food vendor has a heart. Okay, that means the street food vendor, whatever he or she is preparing the food, you should not treat them in a rude manner, okay, and please treat them properly. And the second one is I too have a heart. Okay, these are all related to the street food vending. Next, street food vendor has a heart campaign is one where IFSA will engage with street vendors to encourage them to donate every 10th meal to the needy. Okay, now another thing is the street food vendor has a heart means that the street food vendor has a weak spot, in the sense has a weak spot in the heart, okay, that they also care about the needy and they are going to donate each 10th meal. For example, after selling 9 meals, they are going to donate 1 meal to one needy person. On the other hand, I too have a heart campaign will focus on a regular donation of food by food businesses and citizens. Okay, so all the food businesses, all the citizens should also donate the food. This campaign will be managed through the IFSA online platform. Now, the campaign was started in Delhi during the National Street Food Festival, which was organized by Food Safety and Standards Authority of India in association with National Association of Street Vendors of India, NASV. Okay, so National Street Food Festival was organized in Delhi at the Jawaharlal Nehru Stadium from 10 am to 10 pm. Okay, now it was held from 12 to 14 January 2018. It was held from 12 to 14 January in the year 2018. Okay, next. In India, there are a number of food collection agencies that work on their own in various cities. The names of some of the volunteer food collection agencies are 1. No Food Waste, 2. Feeding India, 3. Indian Food Banking Network. Okay, what are this? No Food Waste, Feeding India and Indian Food Banking Network. Okay, now these are some of the volunteer food collection agencies. Okay, another one is here Roti Bank and Annakshetra. Okay, Annakshetra is another food collection agency here. Now 6th Giveaway India, 7th Mera Parivar, 8th Robin Hood Army. Okay, so these are some of the food collection agencies, not all. Okay, next let's talk about the next initiative, that is hygiene rating. What exactly is hygiene rating? So FSSAI Food Hygiene Rating Scheme is an online transparent scoring system with rating process which aims to allow consumers to make informed choices about the places where they eat out, and through these choices encourage businesses to improve their hygiene standards and thus reduce the incidence of foodborne illness. Okay, so now hygiene rating here is a system where what happens, FSSAI usually what it does, okay, so they provide hygiene ratings to different food outlets, so that whenever a consumer goes to the market and looks for some food, then he or she usually can decide the outlet based on the hygiene rating. Now this will encourage all the food outlets to get hygiene rating, and in this process they are also going to maintain proper hygiene and cleanliness in their premises with the food also. Hygiene rating reflects the standards of food hygiene found on the date of inspection by the local authority or recognized third-party auditing agency. We have already studied about third-party auditing agencies. Hello Sofan, welcome to the session. Next, this is a voluntary scheme. Okay, this is a voluntary scheme. All the food business operators, they are not forced to have hygiene rating. If they want, they can opt for hygiene rating. Okay, so this is a voluntary scheme here that is applicable to different food businesses supplying food directly to consumers either on or off the premises, and food businesses are rated on this basis. Okay, so all these food businesses are rated accordingly, basis of food hygiene and safety conditions found at the time of inspection. Okay, next, the scheme is being implemented in, when the scheme is being implemented, first, food service establishment. Okay, different food service establishments like restaurants, cafeterias, dhabas, etc. Then we have bakeries. Okay, then we have sweet shops and meat retail shops. Okay, next, the rating system will be implemented in two parts. Okay, the rating system, it should be implemented in two parts. New join your channel. Okay, hi Sofan, you are welcome to Odia 24/7 family. The rating system will be implemented in two parts. One is your hygiene rating and other one is your hygiene plus rating. Okay, hygiene ratings which will score and rate the FBO on meeting basic requirements, all the hygiene requirements. Okay, ensuring good hygiene practices for all processes including handling raw material, maintaining clean practices, storing food, providing good food, providing hygienic food, each and everything. Okay, the second one is hygiene rating plus, that is also known as responsible place to eat. Okay, hygiene rating plus or responsible place to eat. Okay, now if we'll talk about the hygiene rating plus, what exactly it is, its compliance will enhance the FB. See, everything whatever is included here, okay, it is all, whatever is present here is also included here, except certain extra things are also here. Whenever you are acquiring a hygiene plus rating, you are also taking the responsibility of making awareness campaigns and making the consumers or the people around you aware about hygiene rating system. Okay, next, its compliance will enhance the FBO scope and responsibility towards providing safe and nutritious food to a larger community. They will be motivated to take care of their employees. Okay, that means the people who are working in that food business, the underprivileged, and also serving the customer beyond the mandatory. That means there is a certain thing known as goodwill. Each and every one of you must have experienced that whenever you go to a food outlet, sometime they usually give you something extra. Okay, some extra food. Right now, this extra food, okay, this extra food usually they are giving you what usually they provide at that price. But you know why? Because whenever they will give you something extra, obviously the second day you will also try, or you will also want to visit that place. Okay, so that's a business strategy as well as a goodwill. Okay, so mandatory by making them aware of healthy choices and giving them access to such options. Okay, so this is how the hygiene rating works. 5 smileys, very good, the score is 81 to 100. 4 smileys, good, the score is 61 to 80. 3 smileys, fair, score is 41 to 60. 2 smileys, needs improvement, score 21 to 100, 21 to 40. 1 smiley, nothing. Okay, Clear, guys? So some of the well-known schemes already in place are, okay, I mean, like the food rating system that is that has been started by FSSAI. There are some other schemes also that are already in place, okay, like the FHRS, food hygiene rating system, that was started in England, Wales and Northern Ireland, as well as the scores on doors. This is a food rating system in Australia, okay, scores on doors. Clear? Current mandatory requirements. What are the different current mandatory requirements for the food? Okay, qualified FBOs need to have FSSAI license registration. First point. Okay, whenever you go to apply for the hygiene rating, you should also have a FSSAI license. Second, train all food handlers and appoint a certified food safety supervisor. Access FSS training portal for STAC to get more information. Must have food safety display boards prominently displayed in the premises. Okay, so food safety display board should be there at a place where each and every one of the customers can see the board. Okay, next, get food samples tested periodically. Okay, so whatever the food samples, for example, once you got the food tested and now you don't have to know, it doesn't work like that. You have to get the food sample tested periodically in a certain period. Okay. So this was the end of the session, guys. Okay, we studied two initiatives today: hygiene rating initiative as well as the safe food share joy initiative. Okay, so FSSAI 2021 English batches are available. The batches was started on 17th of November. So 4 to 5 classes have already been completed. So if you are planning to boost your preparation for FSSAI, then do join the English batches. And if you know Hindi, bilingual batches are also starting from 1st of December. Those are the new batches. Okay, you can also join them. Whichever batch you join, don't forget to use the code Y291. This will give you maximum discount. Okay, so FSSAI 2021 assistant, personal assistant and junior grade assistant. Okay, so the usual offer price was 2069, but after using the code Y291 you are going to get this batch at 1563 only, and for the CFSO TO batch you can get this batch at 2391. Okay, by using the code Y291. We also have agriculture Mahapack related to all the agriculture exams. Okay, this may seem costly now, 9,199, but considering that you are getting each and every batch above 3,000 and 2,000 complete agriculture batches. Okay, so you can get all these batches over the year. The validity is 12 months here. So like exams like FCI, NABARD, each and every exam will be included here. Let's talk about the ebooks here. Okay, so the ebooks, the offer price are starting from 229 to 321 with the same code, that is Y291. You just have to visit the Odia 24/7 app store or web store. Okay, and then at last there are test series. Okay, those are 321 and 367 rupees depending on the exam or post that you have applied. Okay, for each and every product you can use this code Y291. Okay, so let's meet in the next session, guys. Till then, take care, goodbye and stay safe.